Well, 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 if it isn't day 3 of the medallion hunt, Wednesday, March 2nd, 2022, I want to tell you how much fun I've had this week. I've just had an absolute blast making up these clues and creating these little videos for you to try to brighten up everybody's spring. And you've done a great job. I don't know if I've ever seen more Central Lakes College students involved in looking seriously for this medallion. So I'm so happy about that. And I've got some memories that I'm going to take with me forever. I don't think I'll ever forget Marissa Svoboda, who entered into the hallucination somehow that I put the medallion in the theater prop storage room. I've never spent any time there. She dragged her whole friend group in there, Alyssa Svoboda, Sophia Tortania, James Eck, and others. And you spent some time there, didn't you? Logan Smith, you took notes on every video. I can't believe it. And I will never, ever forget the fatigued, disconsolate gaze of William Popham, who searched this entire college. Great efforts for all of you. Now, if you find the medallion today, you can bring it to me. You can bring it to the front desk, I suppose. But you're really looking for Eric Hepner, because he's got your prize money. So check him out in student life. He's a wonderful man, a fantastic educator, and he's done a great job for years directing student life, and he's kind of my partner in crime here. You can tell from these videos, if you've not worked with me before, that I like to goof around. I love to have fun, but I'd like to be a little bit more serious on this particular video, give you a clue, and probably breach Men's state policy. And I want to say this. I'm not at all oblivious to the fact that I'm hosting the medallion hunt during what I call the time of trials. These are difficult days. This is not exactly regular history. We are beginning the 3rd year of the pandemic, possibly, and most definitely, as Shakespeare would have it, grim-visaged war is bursting into bloom on the other side of the planet. So these are serious times, and I simply want to tell you this. Every single day of my life, every day, I pray for my students, all of them. If I look over my shoulder, I can see thousands of students that I've served in the last 3.5 decades. I pray for the students I'm serving right now. I pray for my future students. And I pray for all you medallion maniacs, even if I don't know you. I'm just going to blurt it out. It has never been a harder time to be a young person. When regular history is happening, growing up is a hard thing to do. You can't hack your way through it. You just got to push through it. And I don't think it's ever been a more difficult, more dangerous time to be a young person. English majors like me say stuff constantly that we can't prove. And if I'm going to editorialize now and enact that, because that's what I do. I say stuff all the time that I feel in my heart. Not much of a thinker. I'm more interested in teaching critical feeling. Looking ahead, not trying to call it, I just feel we got a tough year coming at us. 2022 is going to be a challenge for all of us. The thing I can't prove that I know is true, though, is that great light is coming. So as we move through the weeks and months ahead, don't forget, no matter what happens to us, we got to stick together. Life is good. Keep calm and read poetry. You know, I've had a very vague theme running here based on The Graduate. The Graduate, made over 50 years ago, is an early film that takes a look at just how hard it is to be a young person in the United States of America. It was kind of Dustin Hoffman's big debut. And if you ever watch the film, I'm not sure if I recommend it or not. It's been so long since I've seen it. It's about this guy who's just newly graduated from college. That's why they call it The Graduate. And it's like 2 hours of watching this young man just be baffled, stupefied by this world that he lives in. These grown-ups have all these expectations of him. He just does not know what to do with himself. That's one of the things I pray about, that all your stories go okay, that you'll find absorbing work and have wonderful lives. And, you know, the film goes indescribably wrong. He gets involved with the woman next door, more or less, who's an older woman, Mrs. Robinson. That's how this all kicked off. And then he gets involved with her daughter and runs off to her to a pretty, you know, mysterious future. That's a story that the Greeks would definitely have understood. We'll end with this. Hopefully this will cue up a line of people looking for the medallion. And if you had to watch an ad to get to this, forgive me. I'm not trying to be a YouTuber, but sometimes you get slapped on the hands for copyright. And I think that definitely happened as I grabbed this little clip off the internet. Watch closely, think carefully, good luck, and see you next year.
Ben, what are you doing?
Well, I would say that I'm just drifting here in the pool.
Why?
Well, it's very comfortable just to drift here.
Have you thought about graduate school?
No?
Would you mind telling me then what those 4 years of college were for? What was the point of all that hard work?
You got me.
Now listen, Ben. Look, I think it's a very good thing that a young man, after he's done some very good work, should have a chance to relax and enjoy himself and lie around and drink beer and so on. But after a few weeks, I believe that person would want to take some stock in himself and his situation and start to think about getting off his ass.
The Robinsons are here.
Hi, Ben. What are you doing with yourself these days?
Oh, not too much. Taking it easy.
That's what I'd do if I could. Nothing wrong with that. Hey, Ben, Elaine's coming down from Berkeley soon. I want you to call her up this time.
I will.
Because I just think you two would hit it off real well together.
Say hello to Mrs. Robinson, Benjamin.
Hello, Mrs. Robinson.
Hello, Benjamin.